Hey there, Phibble4 fans. You got me, once again, Phil with you on the Phibble4 show. Today I got headlines though, and I think there's some pretty good stuff. I'm going to kick it all off with April is Donate Life month in the U.S. So one of our bands that we work with called the Metal Knights, I know you guys, if you watch the show, you know all about Metal Knights. These guys are doing something really cool. You see, the lead singer, Razor, or Robbie as he's known in some circles, went through Donate Life. Donate Life helped him get a liver transplant that he desperately needed. And rather than me tell you the story, I encourage you to go to the Lighthouse Rocks archives and go hit any one of those. Robbie's been on my show a gazillion times. And hit the first one. That was the first time he was on my show, and that he talked about really in great detail about his experience with Donate Life and getting the transplant and everything that he needed. So go and check that out, and you can hear his story about what a great thing Donate Life is. And what they're doing is they're going to offer their song Miracle in Disguise, which was co-written and produced by Craig Goldie of Dio. Okay, you go and you go to their MySpace page, and we're going to have a link to this on the show page on Phibble4, on the Phibble4 show page. Easy for me to say. So go to their MySpace page, okay, which is myspace.com/RazorsMusic, RAZORZMUSIC. Buy the song Miracle in Disguise. It's 99 cents. And all those proceeds, the whole 99 cents, is going to go to Donate Life for the entire month of April. I think that's really, really cool. So it's $1. Come on, guys. You guys can do it. It's $1. Even if you're not a metal fan, it's a really good song. And I know you guys will enjoy the song. So you get something, and you're doing something good for other people that were in Robbie's situation a few years back. So go spend the $1, get the song, enjoy the song, and help some people in need. Okay, just go do it. Okay, I'll wait. Actually, I won't wait. Right after this show's done, go do it. Okay. The other story that's come out today is something that is kind of a story. It's kind of a precursor to a story we're going to do next week, okay? It's about how the labels, they really have no game plan. They really have no idea what they're doing in the business world. And this is kind of shows you how misguided they are in some ways. MySpace settles with Universal in a very different way. See, rather than just give them money and say, see you later, and we're done, we'll settle that litigation, we're going to partner up with you guys. We're going to set, they're going to create MySpace Music, which I thought there was already a MySpace Music. That's where all the bands and stuff reside. That's where all their profiles are. But apparently this is something different. I'm not quite sure how that goes, but we'll talk about a lot of this stuff next week. They're going to create MySpace Music with, right now it's 3 out of the 4 major labels. With EMI, they're still negotiating, so they're not included in this yet. But my guess is they'll come to some, I don't think they're going to want to be the oddball out, so they'll make that happen. Now, the interesting thing about this is that the parent company of MySpace, News Corp, will infuse $120 million into this new company, okay? And 100 of that is going to Universal. Part of this, my guess, is the settlement. I mean, let's face it, they're settling with them, but instead of dropping it and not being able to do stuff, they're bringing Universal on board and the other labels so they can continue on. Not a bad idea, I suppose. And then the balance of that 20, I guess, is going to be split evenly between Warner and Sony. Now, if EMI joins, I don't know if they're going to get $10 million too. I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe that's what they're negotiating. Maybe they want more than 10 mil. Who knows? But this comes at a time when some of the labels have announced that they're going to start their own subscription services. Warner, for instance. How if we're gonna, and then on top of that, they're all in favor of the ISP tax. So basically, they want to charge the artists to sell the music. They want to get the money from places like MySpace, okay, for them to get the music out there. They want the radio stations, both internet, terrestrial, and satellite, to pay them to play the music. Then they want the fans to pay 3 different ways to get the music. I don't see how that can happen. I mean, I just don't see. They got to pick a model and go with it. I mean, so this is some of the stuff we're going to talk about next week on the show. And it's just something to think about. And, you know, give me some comments. Give me something to work with. We're going to be putting this story together over the weekend. And go to the Phibble4 show page. And right before you click on that link to go buy that Miracle in Disguise song, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this story, okay? It's pretty big news. And I'm interested to see how this is all going to unfold. So Phibble.com/Phibble4. That's the number 4. All right. And one more little thing for you here. We've got Jay-Z and another blow to labels, okay? He decided to follow Madonna's route and go sign a $150 million deal with LiveNation. And from what I understand, it's a pretty good deal for him. He gets to do pretty much whatever he wants. So pretty interesting right there. I want to say that we've got Autumn's Uprising in the studio tomorrow. They're going to be little interview with Cole, who does the indie show, and we're going to have a little acoustic performance for you as well. So come on by tomorrow and check that out. It's a great way to close out the week from hell, as I'm calling it right now. And you know, Monday we're going to have, I'm not sure if we're going to do that story on the labels on Monday or not. We're looking to get together with Airlift. I mentioned those guys last week. We're going to do an interview with them. They got a gig coming up at the, if you're in the Idaho area, down in Pocatello. It's a big show for those guys, so if you're in the area, I want you to go check them out. But we're going to go talk with those guys on Monday night, and we'll probably have something for you on Tuesday. So next week's schedule is a little up in the air right now as far as what's going on, but I guarantee you we're going to have some great shows next week, so don't forget to come on by. And if you're watching this on YouTube, MySpace, Rever, Blip, any of these other places, come on by to Phibble.com. We got all kinds of killer stuff for you. And the song I'm going to leave you with is by a kind of a new band here to Phibble. They're called Resonance Project out of Australia. And we're going to hear a little clip of Spirit of Man. And you can get that song from the Phibble store, from their merch table. So come on by and check it out. So until next week, I will see you next week. Katie might see you next week. Cole will see you tomorrow. Have a good weekend. Later.
I didn't know it could help you. I don't know how you feel inside. Now the world wants to save you. I always knew you were born to survive. 'Cause I